Hello, I'm here today to visit with you about hydration. You might be asking, why are we visiting about water and hydration on a life coaching um, video? And I'm here to tell you that it has a lot to do with our mental health. Um, I've taken some additional notice in the last few years after experiencing food poisoning and a few years later, pretty serious respiratory illness. I started to recognize that when I was intentional about appropriate hydration, I had fewer headaches and I struggled with mental clarity less. I was just functioning better. Our daughter was on a mission about the same time to figure out some healthier living, and she started sharing with me her findings. And I can honestly say that I feel better now than I did 30 years ago. Appropriate water intake has played a significant role in that journey. Um, I want you to know that not all liquids are created equal. Many soft drinks actually do more harm than they do good regarding the area of hydration. And it's important for us to know the history of the ingredients that we're putting in our bodies. Not only is water intake important to our physical, bodies, but it's important to our mental health. Did you know that 75% of your brain is made up of water? So imagine the complications that this creates when we're not hydrating appropriately. Some great facts about hydration and water in our body is water is a nutrient to the life of every cell in your body. It regulates our internal body temperature. The carbs and proteins used by our body are metabolized and transported by water in our bloodstream. Um, Water flushes waste from our body. It is a shock absorber for vital organs such as our brain and our spinal cord. Water lubricates our joints. It affects our mood. It affects the clarity of our thinking. It increases our awareness. Staying properly hydrated improves mood and cognitive function. Not being properly hydrated can lead to anger and depression. It can lead to brain fog and lack of concentration and even memory complications and loss. An article by Dr. Joshua Gowen in Psychology Today notes that when we are parched, we have more difficulty keeping our attention focused. Ways to stay hydrated might include having a reusable, clean bottle of water with us all the time, adding flavor without sugar to our water. Now, I love fresh water, but some people have a real hard time with drinking plain water. So add a slice of lemon, add some fresh fruit, add some minerals. Monitor your water intake according to your age, weight, and gender. Increase water intake in times of physical exertion. When you have a fever, in hot weather, certain illnesses, and when consuming alcohol. So if you sit down and have a glass of wine, make sure that you increase that water intake. Jesus tells us that he is our living water and we need him to live spiritually. And like that, we need to be placing fresh water in our bodies for our bodies to live well, to live life physically. I enjoy a great cup of organic coffee in the morning, and I usually add a little organic maple syrup or locally harvested honey. But first of all, I really need a big glass of filtered water. We recently purchased a Pro One water filter, and I really enjoy it. Now, I don't get any money from Pro One. This isn't a commercial for them. It's just the one that we purchased, and I really am thankful for that. I often add a little apple cider vinegar to my water in the morning and get myself started with that great hydration of the morning. I'm also finding that when I do that, I enjoy my cup of coffee much more. When I don't hydrate properly, it shows up in the appearance of my skin. It also shows up in my body. I might be achy and just move slower. I might not sleep well. But it also shows up in mental clarity. I just might not be able to pay attention. I might not be able to retain things as well. Mind wandering, just mind fog, brain fog. If you're having trouble with mental clarity or thinking things through, setting goals and preparing for them and kind of remembering what task you want to be on, what forward focus you want to be moving forward toward, you might be wanting to consider a life coach to come alongside of you and cheer you on and to hold you accountable in things as simple as hydrating, healthy eating, healthy lifestyle, even physically, in your choices. So if that sounds like something you would like, something you would enjoy, I hope that you will consider a life coach. I hope that you will take a look at my website, ellislifecoaching.me or ellislifecoaching.com, and maybe consider setting up a 20-minute consultation to see if we're a good fit, to see if I could be someone that would be of encouragement to you. And don't forget that hydrating is so important. It plays a role in our mental health that often doesn't get the attention that it should. So I hope you'll think about this and have a great day.